Okay, Urza Saga on turn 1. These Modern Horizons cards, they don't test them, do they? Look at Urza Saga, folks. Vexing Bobble, okay. John's going to have to react to that now. Force Pitching Ponder, Vexing Bobble is down. So let's see if John has a Grief. Wasteland takes out Saga. Pretty good start to the game for John already. No Grief.
That's true.
Yeah, Gift Leader number 2, Audrey, says this version has a lot less emphasis on Eruption and leans more into Saga and Storming Off. That was Ren's Resolve, Manamorphose, and Jessica's Will. Get the text for Jessica's Will for everybody. 2 in a red. Dr. Pepper just gifted a sub. Thank you, Dr. Pepper. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Looks like the first... Nope, second sub. Second gifted sub.
Yep.
Undercity Sewer Surveil.
To combat?
Yep.
Sending phase. I'm actually activated now.
So you activate, so this becomes a copy.
Yeah, so I'm going to make it into a copy of Dark Depths.
It's Brainstorm for John.
Sunset.
Okay, I need a judge ruling real quick, but I think I know what the answer is.
Yeah, absolutely. Judge!
All right, Judge Cole happening in the background. Level 7 Judge sprinting over.
So, Brainstorm for Delta in there.
Land drop was a polluted Delta for John, also known as Jeskai John. Has anyone even seen John play Jeskai? Rite of Flame. All right, taking out the Storm counter, it looks like. I'm going to be keeping track of Storm. This is a regulation-sized Storm counter.
This will result.
Okay, Rite of Flame resolves, 2 red mana. Going to 16, tapping the Ancient Tomb. Jessica's Will.
Cast this, Storms 2, and the modes will be mana. So, as much red as cards in your hand. Okay, Storm is...
Okay, Force Pitching Ponder on the Jessica's Will.
Yeah. Hold on.
I think I know what it is. But like, I mean, I want to say it if it's okay.
Yeah.
How much mana would this make? Stifle effect or like
3, 4?
It's
it depends
2
on what you're doing.
plus 1 for every Rite of Flame.
I think I know what it is.
So this would make 3
The
by
question
itself?
really is,
Yes.
okay, either way I'm going to stifle something. Sure. I'm either going to stifle
Okay, so checking how much the Rite of Flame would make. It would make 3. It resolves, so 3 red mana floating. 1 basic mountain still open. Seething Song.
It is a trigger. I'll answer the question maybe easier. So you can stifle.
Pokimoki says, low-key, I think Jeskai with Null Drifter might be good again. Okay, so write that down, everybody.
Okay. I think I have to.
And if Pokimoki is right, we're going to tweet that we saw it here first.
And if you're going to stifle, it'll only do for 1 turn.
Well, I'll photo buy.
If that answers the question.
Pay for it, Storm is 6.
Okay, Daze is paid for. Seething Song resolves. 5 red mana created or added. Manamorphose will be cast now.
Storm is 7. I'll make 2 red.
I've encountered this many times since I've done it myself. So. It's good.
Burning Wish, Storm is 8.
Burning Wish. Storm is 8. 3 red mana floating.
The trigger requirement. I'm not sure if they've eroded that at all.
No, the errata, this is exactly the errata. So, yeah, like
I'm going to stifle it if that's played.
that's fine. So, yeah, then it just sits there.
Galvanic Relay is the choice. So 9 copies of Relay, I believe. Wish, Burning Wish, Manamorphose. He's really pumping out fast. All right, Jessica's Will is in there. Ruby Medallion is in there. Ren's Resolve is in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. You cast 2 spells. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No, I'm not-
6,
yeah.
7.
Let me know when you turn the decision. We have black floating.
I have nothing. Yeah.
I'm gonna go broadside.
2 is good.
Okay, so an Entomb is happening here. Yeah, that was a really good Galvanic Relay. So, okay, so we're seeing the cards get salted now. There's a Jessica's Will, 2 Burning Wishes, 2 Ruby Medallions, a Wish, Ren's Resolve, and a Manamorphose. And I don't remember if I mentioned the Rite of Flame.
Bias.
You know we do.
Too good.
I have 1 card.
1 card in hand for Audrey right now.
I'll try 7. That's up to you. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if that helps you. Archon is good.
I'm going with Archon.
Yeah, we can talk about it probably after. Archon feels like it's good.
Cast the Goblin.
2 cards and an Underground Sea, right? But, sure.
All right, so has an Animate Dead to reanimate this Archon of Cruelty. Urza Saga will be the card discarded. John will go up to 19.
Once each turn.
Okay. So
2 cards.
beginning account. Pay 4
Medallion, Storm is 1.
Okay, we're back to resetting. We've resetted the Storm counter. Ruby Medallion will be the first play of the game. Rite of Flame.
Pay 4, he says.
What is this, Commander? What's that?
No. I'll pay 2 more for a second. I'll pay 1 for Manamorphose, Storm is 3.
Yeah, there wasn't going to be an opportunity to find Wasteland if Animate Dead was a reanimation spell. Needed to drop a land to cast it. So it looks like John was just tied up there. Wasn't really going to find a way to disrupt in any meaningful way here, except if Atraxa found maybe like even Force of Will and a blue card is just not that exciting right now. So Storm is now 5 after that Reckless Impulse. Now another Burning Wish getting cast. Everything costs 2 less thanks to the Ruby Medallions.
Yeah, 2. Yep.
Past in Flames to my hand.
Okay, that's a Past in Flames going to hand.
Storm is 7.
Yep, I can.
Pedal. Pedal.
Burning Wish, Storm is 8.
How many cards on there?
5.
Cast Rite of Flame, Storm is 9. This will make 5.
Stuck on mount.
Hopefully we can keep it
5. So,
I
yeah.
have 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Past in Flames, Storm is 10 for 2.
Well, I played a lot of Modern, just not recently.
If you have nothing, you're dead.
What do you get?
Okay, Past in
I'm
Flames.
gonna do the whole thing, which lets me cast quick shot.
Yep. If you have nothing, you're dead. Sorry, my mic was acting up for a moment there. Audrey says if you don't have anything, you're dead. So that is the game. Audrey gets it. Audrey up a game. John will be on the play. And we'll see if the game starts off with a grief.
Makes 1.
Yeah. Then you, whenever you create one of your creature tokens,
sure.
put a story counter on it. Remove a story counter and draw a card. Sure.
Sure for the staff.
Sure.
Okay, a Swamp Cycle of Troll of Khazad-dûm. Finding an Underground Sea. No grief so far.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
And you're at 9, so it's a 3/3. Okay.
I'll respond.
4.
Oh, 4/4, yeah.
Okay, here's Psychic Frog. One of the bangers from MH3. This card is really good. And it feels like with each passing week, it becomes more and more of a card on people's minds, let's just say. Reckless Impulse. Wish and Urza Saga.
And I get 15, I'm at 90.
No rocks.
Just one. Not this. It's your turn. Look at shield.
So Psychic Frog gets in for a hit, draw a card, play a Wasteland, animate Dead for the Troll. Alright, so John has a clock, that's for sure. Troll of Khazad-dûm, power reduced by 1, but alongside the Psychic Frog, this is going to be a fast clock. Ruby Medallion, play the Saga. No, the Saga will get exiled, stay in exile.
17, 19.
Resolve.
Here's Ren's Resolve. Two cards off the top. Vexing Bauble and another copy of Ren's Resolve. Wish will go away. Pass the turn. This would be an attack for 6 as of right now.
No, sorry. You took your sanctuary? So close, sure.
No blocks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Doing the math.
John potentially thinking about discarding some cards to the Frog to quicken the clock a little bit. Is that worth it? Trying to decide right now. Audrey's at 19 life, a healthy 19 life. This is an attack for 6 before any discards. Troll of Khazad-dûm's power reduced by 1.
6, right?
I'll draw a card.
3 cards now.
Bowmaster's Resolve. What's your target? Response. I'll manage.
Yeah, just take 6.
I'll take 6.
Trigger.
That is fine. So which ones? Next one. And then I'll draw a card from the trigger.
I'll feel like you want our results.
Sure.
4 cards?
No cards, right? Land for turn.
4 cards. 9.
Well, you're at 1 anyways.
So the Void Walker on the battlefield, it does shut off any Past in Flames lines, I guess.
Bubble.
I'm gonna snow cards.
Vexing Bauble. It's getting forced. Pitching Brainstorm.
Thank you. Someone took my Bowmaster token.
Bowmaster Storm. Sorry, Bowmaster. Manamorphose Storm is 3.
Manamorphose Bowmaster. You see?
Oh, yeah. I'll get 2 red.
I can't draw.
Okay, Manamorphose resolves, make 2 red. Bergy, God of Storytelling.
Turn. If a player were to draw a card, that player discards a card. If a card is discarded this way, that player draws a card. If you cannot discard a card this way, you know a card.
That's super.
Close.
I'll cast this. Storm is 5. Trigger for the Bergy. One for turn.
I get the erotic in here.
Okay, plays an Ancient Tomb as a land for turn. Making 2 mana.
Awesome.
I'll play Ral. Trigger for this. Storm is
This is Ral, Storm Conduit from MH3.
I have nothing. I have 2 colors. And then this is on the stack, and then on top of it, a trigger to get a refill.
No, that's not what it's called. It's Ral. The MH3 Ral.
Ral's fine.
Well, this results first.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
So now you have
2 colorless. And I'll play Seething Song.
Ral Monsoon Mage. There we go. Instants and sorceries cost 1 less.
And a trigger to get I'll get
Unless
red.
you're playing land.
This resolves.
Yeah, land.
Get 5 red.
So it just, no, Stellar has 3.
Also, trigger for this. Evens, I flip. So evens, I've cast 3 instants.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep it here. I'll decline the flip.
Trigger.
I have 5. I'm gonna cast another one of these. Storm is 8. Trigger for the trigger.
Okay, that's a Seething Song. Storm is 8.
I get red. This flips.
Bergie adds a red.
I failed, so I take 1 damage.
I'm pretty sure you did.
And then I'm gonna make 5 more red.
Do my due diligence in terms of blocking.
Yeah, for sure.
Jessica's will for the cards. Trigger for this, Storm is 9.
3 times block.
No cards in hand. And then trigger for this. Okay, it's forced.
Force pitching Brainstorm on the Jessica's Will.
Damage. And I die. But if it flipped, you're dead.
All right, so John takes game 2. Able to hold off despite Bergie and Ruby Medallion and a whole bunch of spells being cast in one turn. And Ral, Monsoon Mage.
No, yeah, you saw it because it was part of the team.
Yeah, it's making it so good.
It's very rare that I get someone.
Throw like a still like it's something in there.
No, I guess.
I've been getting Cross Bad Johnny on Arena. It's like 2-4. There's been people are.
Yeah.
All right, drawing up cards for game 3. Storm will be on the play. We'll see if Vexing Bauble plays a role here. Rite of Flame.
What that change will be exactly, but
I'm gonna try this.
Ruby Medallion on turn 1. Does it resolve?
unless you're trying to win the world championship, it's like yeah, just play whatever. Just maybe just
Right?
yeah.
I want to at least be a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Shadow's a damn good deck.
yeah, I just need an underground.
Ah, okay.
If I had one, it'd be different. I would need a lot more.
True.
Since I have a bunch of other people.
Okay, that's fine.
Force of Negation took out the Ruby Medallion, played a Wasteland. Here's Reckless Impulse, Bergie, and Rite of Flame. Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Just very few or no duels or no reserveless cards. And then you end up like getting into Legacy for a while, or at least the people that, you know, are newer to the format that play here, for example, they like, you know, sell off a bunch of commanders.
Bergie, one of the cool cards in this deck. On the other side of Bergie is Harnfell Horn of Bounty. This is a modal double face card from Kaldheim. Costs 5 mana. Discard a card, exile the top 2 off your library. You may play them this turn. Sometimes you'll see the Horn, sometimes you'll see Bergie. Bergie usually what they're looking to play. But the Horn can be really good once it's on the board.
Before I like showed you that. You're probably fine with Shadow for now. If you're gonna
Rite of Flame, this makes sense.
hold out until
Okay, Rite of Flame is going to make 3 mana. That resolves. Storm is going to be 1. 2 mana, Ruby Medallion.
very gradually,
One floating and this Storm is
in a
2.
relaxed manner, build your
Okay. Ruby Medallion will resolve. Going to use the Ruby Medallion to reduce the cost of Bergie. Casting Bergie, and it gets dazed. Bergie is countered.
I will try this card.
So John has had enough disruption so far. Plays an Underground Sea. Taking a look at the sideboard, there are wishes in Audrey's deck. Burning Wish and just Wish. Another Ruby Medallion. Its cost is the same. It's not a red card. All right, Ruby Medallion resolved. Pass the turn. Red spells will now cost 2 less.
You play the then that's right.
The bottom this is your main phase, right?
Okay, Delthy Voidwalker. Once again, Past in Flames, which we saw earlier in this match, will be more difficult with Delthy Voidwalker on the battlefield. Path in Flames is not a requirement for Ruby Storm to win a game, but it's disruption. Yeah, the Ruby Storm deck only really needs one Ruby Medallion to operate, so the second one, as Audrey points out in the chat, was bait, so we'll see what the follow-up is. Rite of Flame makes 4 mana. Storm is 1.
We use the black and let's get that.
Bonus round.
We have to do this one. Whenever I play a cast.
This one is called Bonus Round. I'll get the text as John reads it as well. 2 in double red, sorcery.
I'll cast Wish. Trigger for this. Copy.
2 in a red, Wish. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. Hot Butter says getting live insight from the player is sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Trigger resolves.
Okay, copies on the stack.
So there's a copy of Wish on the stack.
From exile. That's my Wish resolve. So I can play 2 cards from exile. From outside the game. So it has to be my side.
I did play a
Important correction.
So you have 2 wishes right now.
Yeah.
1 bonus round.
Yeah. For my first wish, I'll play Rite of Flame from the sideboard. Storm is 4, trigger for the top. So this will make 4 for everyone that resolves.
Okay, so there's 2 copies of Rite of Flame on the stack. Every spell, instant sorcery is getting copied now. Burning Wish with a Rite of Flame still on the stack. Nope, we've made the mana from the Rite of Flames. Now there's 2 copies of Burning Wish on the stack.
So you're fast at 18.
So first copy resolves.
It doesn't. Oh, I see. So you don't need to.
I'll sack in response to
I feel like I recognize
First copy.
I know.
So 2 copies of Burning Wish, it looks like, are going to be resolving. I'm not sure which card that is. Side Norna, thank you for the resub. 32 months with Prime. Appreciate that. Pizza Rats are kings of Brooklyn. Exactly. Inspired Tinkering. Thank you, Roger.
Waste.
I'll get Relay. This is exile. For 3, so 7 minus 3, that's 4. I'm gonna cast Inspired Tinkering, trigger for the copy.
Okay, so 2 copies of Inspired Tinkering are getting cast now. Their casting cost was reduced by 2 on the first one. Second one created by bonus round. And now 6 treasures.
And 3 cards that I can play.
And the 6 top cards of the library will be exiled.
3 treasures and 3 more cards.
Can play them this turn.
Cast.
Until the end of your next turn, you can play them. Vexing Bauble comes in.
So at this point, I can play that.
Card. You want me to shuffle? Sorry about that. I
I'll
never
get Storm.
tried to
It is,
bottom
doesn't
right now,
count.
right? No.
I'll get Storm. I'll play Sitting.
Okay, play the Lotus Petal. It does get countered by Vexing Bauble, but we get a Storm count. Seething Song only costs 1 red mana to cast. Makes 2 copies. John reveals the hand, and that is the match. Ruby Storm went off on Jeskai John. GG's.